You know what watching this video makes me want to do? Do my own grip tape time-lapse thing. I haven't done a grip art video in quite a long time. In fact, I don't even remember what the last one that I did was. I've done them enough that I just decided that it was time for a new one, and I've been recently playing Super Mario Odyssey, so I'm going to keep the repetition of doing video game themed grip art videos, and I'm going to do a Super Mario Odyssey one. So for those of you who don't know what Super Mario Odyssey is, it is a new Super Mario game that came out on the Nintendo Switch, and I played it a crap ton. I already beat it, a lot of my friends have already beaten it, but the whole premise of the game is throwing your hat onto enemies and objects and stuff like that, and you capture it and you take control of it and wander it around. So a lot of the art that has been used to promote the video game has been him throwing his hat, and that's the image that I want to do on grip tape today. And for those of you who've never seen my grip art, this is one of the older ones that I did like years ago. I made a video on it, but this is Majora's Mask from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I only did like half of it. This is the type of quality that you can expect from my grip tape art. I chose Mario because actually it's going to be kind of easy to draw. Hopefully it's a little, anything that's non-realistic or non-super detailed like this, it makes it a lot easier to do grip tape art on. So, Super Mario Odyssey, let's go. Let's see what colors I have. We got red. How do you like looking at my crotch? Maybe I only have to go get grip tape. That would be nice. That way I don't have to spend money on these expensive ass markers. We got blue. We got brown. If I don't have a good white and a good black, then this is kind of screwed. Got black. Okay, awesome news. I found all the colors that I need to color Super Mario and his little hat. Stay. So we're going to head to where I work now at the Shred Quarters and get a couple of sheets of grip tape. 2 of them because I may mess up one, and if you're going to do grip art yourself, make sure to have a backup because you probably will mess up like I always do.
Also,
So I'm actually going to steal from Sam Tabor right now. For those of you who don't know, he does like grip tape art things for orders that we sell here at the Shred Quarters, and I am going to take one of his white and black markers because I'm scared that I might not have enough color for the outline that I want to do. So that looks good right there. Got a white and a black. I gotta remember to bring this back tomorrow, otherwise he'll hate me. Remind me tomorrow at 7 a.m. to not forget the markers.
I added it to your reminders list for tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Good job, Siri. Alright, so we have everything that I need here to do this grip art time-lapse thing. And I'm going to put up a picture of what I'm drawing as I'm doing this. That way you guys can kind of see the progress of the final goal that I'm aiming for at the end of this thing. So I'm going to set up my phone and we're going to time-lapse this thing and you're going to watch it. So here we go. So here is the finished product of me trying to draw Mario from Super Mario Odyssey with his little hat Cappy. I had a lot of issues kind of going into this. The red marker wasn't working at first. I think it's just because it was old and didn't want to work. That probably didn't help, but I ended up getting it to work after some time, and some other weird things that I ran into was like the skin color. I realized like halfway through this that I didn't have the right color for his skin, so I ended up using this kind of yellow that I had, and it kind of turned out okay. I tried to make sure that the little buttons that he has on his overalls didn't match it, so I used the gold one for that, but I think it turned out okay. But we're going to attach this to an old skateboard that I have, so that way I can kind of give it a better shape to it, so it's not just on this rectangle piece of grip tape. So we're gonna do that real quick. And here we are. It is gripped on a board that already had grip tape on it, which I don't recommend. It doesn't really stick that well, and it was kind of hard to cut. But, so another little thing that I kind of thought was off was that I made the hat too big to start out with, so it kind of didn't give me enough room to put Mario on there. I wanted the hat to be the big focus on it because it's kind of like the most important thing of the entire game other than Mario itself is the hat. So I kind of took him and I just pushed him over to the left a little bit, which is why I didn't do his other leg because it was hiding behind the hat. Kind of, or it would be enough that it wasn't really necessary to draw, so that was easier for me. I didn't have to draw it. Again, I've done a lot of grip parts in the past, and this one isn't the hardest one that I've done before, but I think the proportions were a little bit difficult for me after making the hat really big, and I was just kind of concerned the entire time that I wasn't gonna have enough room for Mario. But it turned out okay, so if you guys enjoyed this video, usually a lot of people don't really click on it who are subscribed to me, but I always have a ton of fun doing them, so if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and a comment below of who you think I should draw next. It doesn't have to be a cartoon character, it could be realistic if you want to make my life hell, and make it hours upon hours of me trying to draw it. And if you guys want to check out the playlist, there will be one at the end of the video linking to all the grip art videos I've done in the past, and yeah, good times. I will not be skating this. I instead will probably hang it up or do something with it. But for now, here it is. I'm gonna go play Mario, so have a good one. Here's the not so fun part of doing these videos is getting my hands stained with paint. That doesn't come off as easy as you would think. All right, goodbye.